I want to thank everyone for coming, most importantly my supporters here today. You see us surrounding us. It feels really good to have filed my nomination papers. We have 71 days to get to August 11th. We've been working hard in the past couple months, and we're going to work hard in the next 71 days. But I cannot get to where we need to go without all the supporters that we have here today. And I'm particularly grateful, one, to have my wife here and our daughter Maya, which I cannot do this without their strong support every single day, and my friends from labor, both the private and public sector unions, and what they've done to help this campaign move forward. Before we get started, I would like to see if some of my friends in labor would like to say a few words about our campaign. So I'm just going to start in order of priority. I'm going to start with Peter Caldwell here. He is the head of the Laborers Union, one of the biggest unions in our state, and he's been working very hard on our campaign. So Peter Caldwell, you'd like to say a few words?
Yeah, sure. It's an honor to have it finally official that you're running for mayor.
Thank you, Peter.
Again, you got the full support with the Hawaii Laborers Union. Not just the Laborers Union, but 90+% of the unions across the state of Hawaii. Having the endorsement, it speaks its volume. Why are we choosing you for mayor? So that's all I have to say. Again.
Thank you, Peter. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right. Gino is with the operating engineers, another one of the basic crafts who, along with laborers, are the first in on every project. They're the last out. If they're not there, work doesn't happen. And for me, it's about rebuilding this city. We can't do it without these two unions. Gino?
Well, congratulations there, Kurt. Operating engineers like Peter with laborers, we support Kirk Caldwell, and we know he's the right guy for the job, and especially with rail, he's gonna be the champion for rail. He's gonna make sure he punch that in through the goal line, and make sure he goes through. Thank you.
Thank you. Before we go to Tamari, LW was here. Where did they? Hey, Tyrone, come say a few words. We got Tyrone here for the Longshore Division. If Tyrone doesn't work, we don't eat.
If this guy don't get elected, we won't eat. Okay. On behalf of the IOW, the International Longshore and Warehouse Union, we've been supporting Kirk Caldwell for many years, since House of Representative in Manoa, and when he was as director, mayor's assistant director, and he's proven himself all these years. Been a friend of labor, but not just labor, but the community, and that's what we like about Kurt. A good balance, foundation, strength, good family background, from the plantation, brought himself up from the blue collar ranks as what he is today, and that's why we like him, because he knows the history and the struggles of labor, and that's why we support him.
Thank you,
Thank you, brother.
And last but not least, the number one job of any mayor, beyond anything else, is public safety. If you can't ensure public safety, you have no business being mayor. And I'm really honored that I've gotten the two unions, the firefighters and the police union, to support me. And I think it speaks volumes in terms of the kind of guy they want to team up with to ensure that our city remains the safest big city in America. It's not about any one person getting all the credit. In fact, I believe all the credit goes right where it should to our men and women in blue, the police officers, the finest public servants you can find. So T, if you'd like to say a few words, I'm honored you're here. Thank you. This is Kanari Ma'afala.
First and foremost, I just on a personal note, I want to thank Donna for allowing your husband to take on this very great challenge. For Maya, for letting your dad be the next mayor for the city county of Honolulu. For the people of Honolulu, this is a great day for all of us. This is the best mayoral candidate of the three, and that's why you got all the support of all the unions, not only from a personal perspective of being a great man with great character, but he has the expertise and the knowledge to move Honolulu forward and to validate why Honolulu is one of the greatest, biggest, safest cities in the nation. And we want to thank Kirk on behalf of all the 20,000 or 2,200 police officers that we represent across the state in providing a safe travel destination here in Hawaii, more specifically Honolulu. Kirk is the best man for the job. So again, Kirk, congratulations to all my union brothers and sisters here. This wouldn't happen without all our support behind Kirk. It's our heart and desire to bring somebody that's going to move Honolulu forward. Kirk Caldwell is the guy. So congratulations. Maya.
So I filed today, and you've heard from our friends in the union movement about the value, working family values, working together to make this city the safest big city, keep it that way, and of course, working with our private sector unions to really rebuild and redesign this city so we can live better. We've heard a lot about rail in this campaign. Rightly so. It's the biggest construction project in the history of our whole place. But it's much more than rail. It's about what I call my roadmap for the future. It's our vision. While we may talk about rail, it's all the other things that are important to our daily lives. It's about whether we have water. It's whether our sewage gets taken away. It's whether our Opala is picked up on the slopes in Diamond Head or on Alawai Boulevard or each of our homes on time. It's that our bulky items are picked up. It's that our streets are repaved and the potholes are refilled. The grass is cut in parks, the bathrooms are kept clean, the homeless issue is dealt with as best possible, and everything else in between. My roadmap, my vision, talks about each of these issues. And I believe that no other candidate for mayor is talking about all of these issues. What are they talking about? We got one candidate in Ben Cayetano, and he's all about the no. We're not going to build rail. Plain and simple. We got another candidate who's saying, it's my way or the highway. We're building rail, and I don't care if there's a way to build it better. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to build it. I inherited the project, and I'm going to stay with the project. No changes. What leader, I ask you, what leader isn't always looking for ways to build things better? I am listening to the people. I'm engaged in this campaign. I have had numerous listening tours around this island, in neighborhoods, not just in districts, in small little neighborhoods. And from those listening tours, we have this roadmap. Because at the end of the day, it's about neighborhoods. All politics are local. Who said that? Tip O'Neill. Tip O'Neill, a great Speaker of the United States House. And it is. It matters to people in their neighborhoods that all these small things are dealt with, that bridges are repaired, that we're looking at alternative energy, that we're really trying to site a landfill properly, and maybe, just maybe, working really hard to reduce the need for an everyday landfill. And it's about being more efficient in our permitting processes. It's about making sure that we do have new systems for repaving roads like slurry seal. You'll find all of that in here. But here's the point. Here's the point. This is not a complete document or a completed document. We're going to add to it in the coming weeks and months as I continue this listening tour, because my style of leadership and management is to engage. My style of leadership and management is to listen, and then to take what we hear, the best ideas, and incorporate them into a roadmap. Because at the end of the day, a roadmap, a plan, is not one person's idea. It's our idea, our community's idea, a buy-in from everyone so that we can move together to create a better city. In the case of Ben Cayetano, you have a man who wants to engage in a fight. He fought with our senior senator not too long ago. Now he's fighting with the chief of the fire department. He talks about rail is the wrong thing to do. And what's his alternative? Anyone want to guess? He says bus expansion. Have we seen any more than that? He refers to a plan from 2003, almost 10 years old now, not updated, and he talks about dumping hundreds and hundreds of buses on our streets in rush hour traffic. And as I said before, that's not a plan, that's a disaster. He wants it elevated. So if he thinks rail is going to have visual impact, what is an elevated two-lane bus route going to look like? Particularly as it dumps down into our communities in a cloverleaf-like pattern. This is what Ben is about. You don't solve problems by fighting. You don't solve problems by making things personal. You solve problems by looking for the common ground and then working together with the people that are surrounding me now to make this a better community. In the case of Peter, I say our city isn't working as it should. What's missing? A hands-on mayor, someone who's working every day on all of the issues. He Besides rail, what else is he doing? And by the way, he's like the captain of a ship who sets course and then goes into his cabin and lets the crew do whatever they want. A leader, a true leader, and in the case of the city, a true leader is a good manager. You need to stay with the crew. You need to give direction. You need to make sure that there is concern from the top down. That is not occurring. And as a result, in the case of rail, it moved from over 50% support to less than 50% support. And what has changed? Economy is getting better. What changed? A hands-on mayor who's addressing that rail issue every day and making certain that the questions are answered, that there is transparency, that people aren't rolled over if they disagree, and looking to build it better where possible. I want to build rail better in town. And I think there's a way to do it, and it could even save money. I want to engage the community in this discussion. So I'm hoping you'll read this roadmap. And I hope you watch as it evolves and changes over the next couple months. And again, I want to leave you with this one basic message. We live on one small island. The common ground is this island that we stand on. We all live on it. We're all on a journey together. We solve our problems and we get to that end by working together in a hands-on way in every community surrounding this island. And I look forward to doing it. I look forward to working hard. I love campaigning. I loved being the mayor back here and the managing director. I know it 100%, and I want to come back and do it again. So thanks again. I love all you guys. Thank you. Mahalo.